What's going on, everybody? It's Nazdarachi here. Haven't been on in a while, but there's some brand new content that dropped in Final Fantasy Record Keeper. So I figured I'd do a little video here to go through it and kind of touch base on all the items you can get from the relic draw. And there's a couple dungeons I can run through as well towards the higher difficulty stuff that's been released so far. So the event that just released tonight in America is the Blue Planet event right here. You can see at the very top. They also released these moat dungeons about, I think, a day and a half, 2 days ago. So you have these two events right here. Now this is a Final Fantasy IV event, or 3 in Japan. And you're basically going through, or I'm sorry, 4 in Japan, and 3 in America. I got that all screwed up for a second. But you're going through here and you're unlocking characters from Final Fantasy IV. And the highlight is Paladin, Cecil, and Golbez. A little bit of action for Fusoya, and Sid as well as a new character they've introduced. So Sid will be available to get up to record or level cap break 2. So level 80 you can get him too. Now the relic draw is going to be mostly focused around Cecil, Paladin, and Golbez as well, with the overstrike being Cecil's Ragnarok sword. We're going to try 1-11 draw here to see what we get. Hopefully it's something good, but this game is like Russian roulette. So to highlight these items here, the Ragnarok sword is your 6-star overstrike weapon. That's what's coming from this event here. It's got really good attack stat, as we can see. Adds a soul break to Cecil and small boost to holy damage. There's no synergy effects, so this holy damage is always going to be a thing to pay attention to, because Cecil does a lot of holy damage, especially if you equip him with certain abilities like Banishing Strike and Saint's Cross. The overstrike here deal massive physical, holy, and non-elemental damage to one target, can break the damage cap. Very simple and straightforward, and will be very, very useful against enemies that are weak to holy, obviously. So this is a good sword. Alrighty, moving to the next. This is a Roman's Shard. This is a burst soul break for Golbez here. Adds a boost to dark damage. Bonus effect, which is again always in effect. It doesn't require synergy to trigger. You got the Twin Moon here. Deals 7 magic, dark, and non-elemental attacks to one target. So this is going to be a single target spell. It's going to be useful in boss fights and versus powerful enemies. You get haste and burst mode. That's pretty straightforward and similar to what we've seen so far in this game. Temporarily raise the user's magic moderately and defense a very large amount. And temporarily attract single target physical and black magic attacks. So that is fairly unique. There aren't too many other characters that have that kind of taunt effect. So that's pretty cool. Now the burst abilities you get are Shadow Dragon, which grants the user a barrier that negates attack damage up to 30% of their max HP. If the user does not have Summon Strike, then grant them Summon Strike. And if they do have Summon Strike, deal 4 magic dark attacks to all targets and remove Summon Strike from the user. So this is very similar to Yuna's burst mode that gives her a summon effect. The first time you use it, it'll only give you the barrier, but if you use it again, it will consume the mark that it puts on you and deal damage. That's pretty cool. Glare Hand, deal 4 magic dark attacks to one target and heal the user for a portion of the damage dealt if the user has Summon Strike. So basically you're going to have to hit this Shadow Dragon first to really take advantage of this burst mode, but this is pretty cool. I like seeing new little effects like this for sure. Moving forward, got a Holy Bow for Rosa here. It's a burst soul break. And it does not have really any bonus effects. So deal 5 white magic holy attacks to all targets, so it is a good multi-target ability. Restore a large amount of HP to all allies, and you get haste and burst mode on the user. So this basically deals team damage to the enemy team and heals your team in the process. This is actually fairly good if you are in need of a healer. Wall of Light, restore a very large amount of HP to one ally, enable them to avoid one magic attack. That'll be extremely useful in tailored boss fights where you're against magical enemies, and as well it's useful as a additional heal that's not going to consume your hones. Ripple of Life is a team heal, so that's pretty cool. If I'm not mistaken, that's similar to Y'shtola and her Medica abilities that come along with one of her super soul breaks. So this is a fairly good burst healing relic. Alright, so Cid's getting some love here. This is a weapon, I guess? No, this is armor for Cid, if I'm not mistaken, because of the low stats, attack 26, magic 18, so yeah, defense resistance. This is armor for Cid. No bonus effect. Deals 6 ranged physical attacks to all targets, and temporarily lower their attack, magic, defense, resistance, and mind a moderate amount. So obviously he's a support character, and this is going to be like a really good full break combined with a AoE damage to the whole team. Fairly good if you are as well in need of a support character. Next is going to be Armor for Golbez, gives him a Super Soul Break, and this is the first synergy bonus we're seeing right here. If you're in a Final Fantasy IV event, you'll gain an additional boost to dark damage. Fairly decent stats. Deal 6 magic dark attacks to all targets, and temporarily infuse the power of darkness with the user. So again, more boost to dark, and if you're synergizing, you're going to get a whole lot of dark damage out of Golbez here. This is one of my favorite characters that never gets any love here, Fusoya. So this is armor for him. The defense is kind of low, but the resistance is fairly high. Super Soul Break. Temporarily lower the dark resistance of all targets and raise the party's magic and mind. So really, this Soul Break is not super great. Unless you're comboing him with Golbez or, another dark character. There are a few that would work with this, but it's kind of limited, not very useful. There's this Palom or Porum here. Palom, small boost to holy damage, so it has a bonus effect no matter who's using it. Alright. Deal 8 magic, holy, and fire lightning attacks to all targets and temporarily lower their magic resistance a large amount. Not ultra useful, but it definitely will have its niche time where it's going to shine. I guess this is good if for whatever reason you need Palom in your party. Not someone that I would probably use. So we got some armor here for Rosa. Pretty decent stats, kind of evenly spread between defense and resistance. You get Protect and Shell to all allies, so just a unique soul break, and minor resistance to silence as a bonus effect. If you don't have an effect that is basically like Protector and Shelga, or both at the same time, then this would be something that you might have on secondary to use as soon as battle starts, combining it with Mako Might or the Tiro record materia that gives you the ability to start a dungeon with Soul Break. This might be something that you'd want to instantly use, but there are definitely better ones in the game if you don't already have them. It's just kind of good armor for a white mage. We got Yang here getting some love. Sabin probably can also wear these claws if you need a weapon for Sabin from 6, but small chance to confuse as a bonus effect. Deal 3 ranged physical attacks to all targets, enable each ally to avoid one physical attack. So there are other soul breaks with this mechanic going on that allow you to kind of skirt an attack one time. They can be useful in boss fights. But as a unique soul break, there's really nothing too special about that. And that's everything. So hopefully, cross your fingers and we get something good here. Oh wow, we got the Overstrike. Wow. It's the only good thing we got, too. That's kind of sad, but we did get it. Let's root through all this garbage here. Ooh, that is good, actually. Crystal helmets can be upgraded, and they are pretty good, so I will be keeping that. Alright, so I got the sword. It's the only thing I got, so I can't combine it. I don't know how I feel about that, really, but it'll be good for clearing out this event. Oh, man, I really wish I had gotten some love for Golbez. Alright, well, there's really nothing that we can do about that. I don't have his burst soul break either, so he's not going to be as useful, but it is my second overstrike that I've ever gotten, so I'm really not too upset. I have 100 gems left, so let's see if we can pull something else. Oh wow, we got Fusoya's robe. Alright. Although that soul break is really bad, that's still a 5-star item. So I'm going to do another little edit here. We're going to upgrade this 2 items that we just got here to full. And I'll be right back with you guys. Alrighty, so we boosted everybody up as much as we could. Really just Cecil. We increased the items to 25 for the Overstrike Sword and 20 on Fusoya's Cape. So let's go through this dungeon real quick. I'm going to have to optimize my party a little bit because Golbez is not going to be able to keep up anymore. So the boss is going to be Barnabas and his robot, and then him in his Lugeborg form. We basically need to hit them with lightning in the first phase and prevent them from using self-destruct. And in the second phase, we just need to survive and as well use lightning. Hopefully this isn't laggy, you guys, but it might be a little laggy. So let's switch out Golbez here. So we got Fusoya on magic. We really need heals. So we'll bring Yuna in for some white magic amazement. Alright, we need lightning attacks too, which he has. Alright, everything seems okay here. So we're going to move forward. So we got these 2 stages right here for a total of 40 stamina. Remember on this first one right here, we got to prevent them from using self-destruct and hit them with lightning. So let's see if we can run through it real quick. Do some damage. I always turn the speed down for boss fights. Wow, I don't need magic break. So I could have picked some better abilities. I didn't do that, but we should still be okay here. Go for a power break on this guy. I don't even think any of them are using magic, so... Magic break is going to be terribly useless. Sorry it's a little laggy on the overstrikes, guys. It's just because I'm screen capping and playing from the same tablet here. It's slightly dated. So that was relatively straightforward. I'll have Orlando use my roaming warrior even though I have that ability on him. We won't need it for the main boss. Oh, I shouldn't have used that. It's going to be too easy. Alright, well this guy's going to die. So we beat that one, obviously, before he could self-destruct, which was really the main goal here, as well as doing some thunder and lightning damage. Sorry again that the overstrike was a little laggy, but we jacked him up pretty quickly, so that wasn't too painful to sit through. Oh, we got some abilities back too. There's good news. Just bring some strong lightning game to this battle, and you should have relatively no problems. Look upon the face of fear. I ain't scared of you. You look like you did in the Super Nintendo. We're just gonna make sure we get the lightning damage in, then we can cast Meltdown. With the way his health is dropping, I don't think we have too much to worry about. Oh, he's trying to put me to sleep, but he keeps missing. Zack is obviously one of my most powerful characters. He is a workhorse. He does amazing things. I would definitely recommend using him. Putting my people to sleep, man. He's gonna have a meltdown for sure. This battle is not too difficult. Really, the most tough difficulties they're gonna be coming out with on these has generally been around 180. Oh, does that sword looks like it has a special little sprite for it? Doesn't look like the regular sword. Alright, well this fight's pretty much over here. So no one got KO'd, even though a couple people came close because my healer's asleep. So you may consider bringing an Asuna along to wake people up. Yep, he died. Alright, I'll take it. We get some memory cap 2s here. Too bad I didn't get any good items for Golbez. His burst soul break actually looked very good. So we got the dragon in the moon next. 110 difficulty, only 20 stamina cost. Lower its magic, lower its resistance. Defeat it without being KO'd. Alright, so we got a pretty good idea of what we need to do here. Alright, so we got the party all geared up. We got poison on deck, because it said it was weak to poison. We got resistance break, or mind break if you will, and magic break. Some heals, approximately 2 heals, shell and protect go. And yeah, we are good to go. So we're going to get all of our buffs up before we do anything. And we're also going to immediately meet the requirements to get champion. And then we're just going to go all out from there on. So magic break done. You take this dragon out like it ain't no thing. Oh, did you just target yourself? If you did, I'm kind of upset. He did. That was pretty savagely stupid. I don't know how that happened. Chalk it up to lag. Do not hit yourself this time, Cecil. You are not confused. Or maybe you are. Good job, dragon. Ouch. Looks like we might be able to get this overstrike scene. So, Golbez's Soul Break is going to be very similar to this one you see right here with Yuna, even though it's lagging. It's going to require you to use the first ability on the left to put the mark on yourself for it to really do a whole lot of anything. But everything is moving very well here. So, see, that's the mark. It actually doesn't do anything by itself. And we're going to pick the overstrike, and we're going to see it here against this stupid-ass dragon. Just pick a heal on Fusoya. Hopefully Cecil can kill him. So that mark, see around Yuna, she's got the summon orbs, doesn't really do anything. It just boosts her other abilities, and it consumes the mark if you do that ability again to deal nice damage. Alright, Cecil, come on. Sorry, this is so laggy. He's just spinning around. So laggy. But it looks nice. 76k. That's not bad for level 60. So we got some goodies here. And we'll have enough stamina to do the next dungeon as well. Alrighty. 120 difficulty here. Let's see what we get. Some 5-star orbs, a Rosetta Stone, some motes. So, pretty decent. Ogopogo is a fierce foe that starts his battle by unleashing 2 deluges. They hit your entire party with magic water damage. The deluges keep coming too, so you want someone in the party who can heal everybody up. Ogopogo has no weaknesses and absorbs water, while also being resistant to all elements except lightning and poison. Strikes back with a powerful counterattack when you attack it with lightning, so stay on your toes. Watch out with attacking magic, as it will retaliate with powerful black magic, Frost Blast. You can hit it with slow to gain an advantage. It pays shelter allies, protect against Shelga. You should also use armor, power, and magic. Magic and attack, and don't die. Alright, so that just hit us with a lot of information there. Alright, now we're ready to do this. We got everyone geared up, we got a slow, we got poison damage. We're opting away from lightning because it counters lightning. That as well might be a mistake, but we'll see as we go. We can actually pick someone that does lightning here, so if we find another Orlando, we could do some work. Alright, so this dude's gonna hit us every turn with this silly stuff here. What the heck? And it hurts. Let's immediately get a shell up and a magic break. Hopefully Fusoya doesn't die. See if we can slow him. Everybody's about to die. Hopefully she can heal quick enough. So slowing him obviously was a huge help. I would definitely recommend bringing that. And there is a special sword when you swing with that. That's awesome. So we're going to start overstriking now. See if we can fuck this dude up. And we got the Arc of Light already too. Sorry again guys if it's a little laggy. We need to kill this guy pretty quick because we only have 4 turns worth of group heals. I don't know how much damage this is going to be due. This looks so funny when it's kind of laggy. Again, guys, I apologize. It's just because I'm recording and playing at the same time. This tablet's a 2015 edition. Maybe that did some good damage. Healed up again real quick. So, not terrible. Overstrike again. Some lightning damage. Little zapper. Little zapperoo. Little zappy. Alright. Come on, dude. So hopefully this will keep us alive long enough to finish this dude off. It seems like it will. Hey, we got more heals. Nice. Just in time. And Orlando's Overstrike is up, so that's pretty much a good game. We also have meteor shots. So this is kind of what you want to do, guys. I mean, hope you enjoyed this little walkthrough. Again, I apologize. It's like the 3rd or 4th time I apologize that it's a little laggy during this moments of heavy animation. But we did it. Meteor shots for the win. Thank you, Zach. Oh, that's slow. It's like frame by frame. You get to see it in slow motion. Boom, boom, slow motion. And that's that, y'all. So a little bit of a walkthrough there. Kind of showed you some of the abilities you want to take. And like I said, I don't have full break in some of the really amazing abilities that can get you the champion requirement straight out the gate. But I did show you how to do it using some characters that you should also have from previous events and some that you got from this one right here. We got a nice little relic draw. We got the Arc of Light, the Ragnarok sword, so we're kind of happy about that. You know, we wanted some love for Golbez, but we didn't really get it. But that's it so far, guys. We've done all the content they've released for this event so far. It's readily available. And, you know, it usually takes them, 3 or 4 days, and then they'll drop the remaining nightmare difficulty content, which I should be able to get through all of, if not everything except for the very last one. Sometimes I struggle with the very last one because 180 difficulty is no fucking joke, and I only have 1 6-star ability at this point and a couple decent 5 stars, but my hones are still kind of low. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this little walkthrough for the new event. If you have any questions or comments, concerns, you can throw them down in the comments section. I will respond as best I can. If anyone enjoys this video, thumbs up, and I'll keep making them. Have a good one, and enjoy y'all's evenings.